Hello, readers of Every Word, and welcome to Every Word 365. I'm your host, Christina Munoz-Madsen, and today we're reading Hosea 7 through 8. Have you ever tried to help an animal, or child for that matter, that doesn't understand that you're trying to help him or her out? I love that analogy in today's daily walk. Can't you just imagine God dealing with us in the same way, telling us that this and that are happening because it's the best for us, even though we don't understand it at the time? I love the analogy of us with our kids and God with us. I think sometimes they can be very similar. Many of us have likely heard the Bible verse about reaping what we sow, but how about verse 8-7 in Hosea? They have planted the wind and will harvest the whirlwind. The stalks of grain wither and produce nothing to eat, and even if there is any grain, foreigners will eat it. Again, that's Hosea 8:7. I'm including more on what that means from Got Questions. The whirlwind came upon Israel in 722 BC when Assyria invaded Israel, destroyed the capital city of Samaria, and deported the Israelites. Yet Hosea 14:4 promised future grace. I will heal their apostasy. I will love them freely, for my anger has turned from them. A whirlwind does not last forever, and God's judgment would not be unending. God would later renew the relationship between him and his people. Today we can see the truth of Hosea's proverb in many ways. Those who live in unrepentant sin can expect to suffer the consequences of their sin, consequences that both fit the crime and exhibit a stunning intensity. Also, this statement by Hosea is a clarion call to avoid idolatry. Anything that steals our trust in the Lord, lessens our devotion to him, or controls us can be considered an idol and should be abolished from our lives. And of course, I'm including a link to all of that. I think we sometimes forget that anything that keeps us from God is an idol, not just an addiction or something like that. And I know so many of us complain about politics and where we are as a nation, but always remember, did you read today's insight section? 4 of the nation's last 6 kings had been assassinated, and a 5th was deported to Assyria. So yeah, it could always be a lot worse. Am I right? Tomorrow is Hosea 9 through 11. You're doing great. Happy reading. Have you heard the news? Every Word 365 is going to Greece, and you're invited to join us. See the ministry of Paul the Apostle firsthand and take a relaxing cruise of the Aegean Sea on this all-inclusive tour. And when we say all-inclusive, listen to everything that's included. Airfare from group departure city, all transfers, baggage handling, breakfast and dinner daily, entrance fees to all sites, gratuities, premium accommodations, professional tour guides, transportation by deluxe motor coach. That's what makes this such a great deal, because you won't have to worry about all those things. Travel with Friends will take care of all of it for you. Message me if you want all the info on this trip to Greece in 2025.